would be my friend Congressman Andy Biggs. We go to him now with more on this. Congressman, thank you for being here. So there are certain pieces in this bill that are good. Obviously, it's going to get rid of the vaccine mandate. That's great news for the military. But overall, I know you voted against the bill due to a lot of other problems that may have gotten overlooked by the GOP. What are they?
Well, let's first talk about the vaccine mandate. When they say they got rid of the vaccine mandate, that's prospective only. And there's also some conditional reinstatement of that vaccine mandate in the bill. So it's not permanent. The second thing is you're not reinstating anybody who was thrown out, and you're not restoring them to their pay grade and their benefits because there's no reinstatement. So it was an incomplete pass, in my opinion, rather weak sauce. I'm glad that they're saying future you don't have to, but it could have been so much better. But some of the other things that you have in there deal with everything from ESG with DoD, with Department of Defense contractors, and then you have this notion of the woke military. So you've got this continued wokeification of the military. You have this, and where we actually sponsor and pay for some woke training for militaries around the world. You also have the diversity, equity, and inclusion proposals that are in there. You also have the Green New Deal proposals that are in there. So you're basically taking hundreds of billions of dollars and you are bloating this budget up to advance a very hard left social experimentation policy in the United States military.
Do you think some Republicans in this bill or the conservative movement, do you think that maybe this provision in here that was reported to be ending the vaccine mandate, but now that you've laid out some of the details, do you think maybe that was the Democrats trying to throw some red meat in there so that they could get their way with this massive budget?
Yes, and Republicans. Addison, I don't hold my colleagues without fault here. Yeah, they threw that one thing out there, which, by the way, Addison, we asked them to do in the bill a year ago. We asked them to do in the July version of the bill, and they wouldn't even touch it in those times. But now that there's a challenge in the speaker's race, it looks like we see something good, no matter how modest. So I cheer and I say, yeah, you did something toward the vaccine mandate. You didn't do nearly enough, but thanks for trying. But there's more that can be done.
Well, another aspect of this, we have this poll out from RMG Research that says a majority of voters say next year's budget shouldn't be approved. It should not be approved by this sort of sitting duck Congress until the new Congress in January. That makes sense, right? That makes sense that, for people who are getting voted out, who are not going to be returning to office, why are they getting to decide next year's budget?
Yeah, I mean, that is the point. You're sitting there, and what's going to happen, Addison, just give you a feel for this. They're going to do a short-term spending budget so the government doesn't shut down, probably carry that to the 23rd of December, maybe even longer, with taking a couple days off for Christmas. And then they're going to do this omnibus bill, this massive spending package that'll run through the rest of the fiscal year, which ends September 30th. And these people will have no accountability to that. But they'll also prevent the Republicans from having even a fair shot at leveraging the budget to get bad policies that the Biden administration is foisting upon us, stopping those policies. So the omnibus bill is very dangerous and very bad. And by the way, there is a rumor out there, and I'm trying to substantiate it. We can't substantiate it because they haven't even given us any language. We're not even involved in the negotiations on this at this point, Addison. But the rumor we're hearing is that they're going to stick in a pay raise for members of Congress. Now, I find that absolutely disgusting. But anyway, that's one of the rumors that we're hearing about the omnibus bill.
Yeah, another raise, because why not? Why not? Now, real quick, Congressman, we're short on time, but I've got to play this. Congressman Brian Mast discovered something in the Capitol yesterday, or at the office yesterday. Let's play a clip of what he found in a trash can courtesy of Sheila Jackson Lee.
So this is a WTF moment here in the House of Representatives. People moving offices, and this is apparently where Representative Sheila Jackson Lee keeps her American flag, her POW flag, in the garbage can, in the trash. That's her idea of appropriate for moving the American flag. WTF. What the hell is wrong with these people?
Congressman, we have an elected member of Congress, Democrat, no surprise there, who threw a full-fledged American flag in the trash can. What? What happened here? What is she thinking? I mean, flag code 101. You don't throw a flag in the trash can. It's utterly disrespectful. It's a disgrace.
Yeah, I mean, if that's accurate and true, which I have no reason to doubt Rep. Mast, he's a good guy. But if that is accurate and true, I want you to understand, when we move, you carry things, your own staff carries some things. The movers do everything else. So I don't know whether she put them in there or mover put them in there. But the reality is, I just moved. We carried our flags down there. We carried the flag. I mean, it just shows an utter lack of respect for the flag. But that is where the left is today. They don't respect the flag. They don't respect any symbol of the greatness of America, the freedom of this country. And it is actually disgusting. Yeah. It is really disgusting. And I hope that it was not her and not her staff, but it was just someone who was moving it. But in reality, it's inexcusable.
Well, yeah, and even if it wasn't her staff, it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Even if it wasn't, let's give her a little benefit of the doubt. The fact that anyone would be working there, anyone, whether, I don't care if they're maintenance, would do that to the American flag is very sad indeed. Congressman Biggs, always a pleasure to have you on the show. Thanks for explaining everything to our audience as always.
Thanks, Addison. Always good to be with you. Have a great Christmas.
You too. You as well. Thank you.